So, I guess I'll see you later then.
You bet.
Mr. Hernandez,
Calm down. Tell me what's wrong.
me and Arlene had an argument. She's gone. I don't know where, but she's not in the right state of mind. I don't know what to do. This was my fault.
What have I told you about arguing?
She tried to persuade me to bunk Miss Green's lesson, and I told her no, and that I have changed, and I think she should too, and I mentioned her mother, which I regret immensely.
I'm happy you didn't agree to bunk the lesson, and that your goal is to finish school successfully, but you should not bring up sensitive subjects to people. I know you were trying to help, and well done for that, but you have got to watch what you say. Arlene has been through a lot. Why don't you go back to class? I'll find her.
I owe her a massive apology.
We will sort it when the time comes. Go back to class. I'm going to find Arlene.
What do you want? If it's about the cigarette, I'm not putting it out.
On this occasion, I will allow you to smoke.
So, why are you here? Someone must have told you something for a reason to find me.
Gabrielle told me about the argument. She didn't mean it, you know. She was only trying to help. She made a mistake.
She tried to help. By mentioning the worst thing in the world to me. That's some type of helping.
Arlene, I know you have been through a lot of things, unimaginable things, things I wouldn't wish on anyone, but I admire you.
You admire me. Why?
I'll tell you a personal story. You see, when I was 10 years old, my mother died at childbirth, but my father took me to a shop in a new area of town.
Well, better go help Dad make breakfast. I'm starving.
Morning. I've made our breakfast, but we're running a little late. We might have to eat it in the car.
Alright, I'll grab my things, and then I'll meet you in the car.
Sorry I took so long.
You didn't. It's alright.
So, what have you got at school today?
I think maths and English, and ICT, and maybe a little music lesson, then PE.
Sounds like a good day. I got the results back from your teacher. She said you are doing very well on every subject, so well done.
I thought you could get the results anyway. Aren't you a teacher at my school?
I can, but I'm only in the support unit for special needs, but I have some people who keep tabs on you. A drunk driver had crashed into us, but me and my father survived, but something worse happened. As my father came to me after the car crash, he told me to run as fast as I could. I didn't know what was going on at the time, but I refused to go without him, but I should have. A gang was beating my father, and one of them had their arms around me and forced me to watch father take a bullet to the head by one of the gang members. Paul, you need to go, run, and never ever look back. Promise me you won't.
Why? What's going on?
Just promise me.
Dad, who are these people?
I love you, son, whatever happens.
Dad, no, I have to get out of here.
After my father got shot, I ran away as fast as I could.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say. That must have been horrible. I couldn't imagine ever going through something like that. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I've gotten stronger since then.
How did you ever get past it? It would take me a long time to recover from the event.
Believe me, it was a slow process. It took years for me to come to terms about what happened, but eventually, I accepted what happened, and thought that it would mean a lot to my father if I tried to move on.
You're a strong man. I admire you. I feel so ashamed of myself.
Don't ever feel ashamed. It's all right to be this way. You have been through bad things too, and look at me now. I have gotten through it, and believe me, you will too. You have just got to let yourself accept it. Now, would you like to come back to class?
Yes, I should probably apologize to Gabrielle. I was horrible to her, and she was only trying to help me.
She has already forgiven you. I already know it. Are you sure you're ready to go back in there?
Yes, you have helped me in more ways than one, so I thank you. You're a strong and honorable man, Mr. Hernandez. I know your future will be bright. Hi, is this a bad time?
No, I was just looking at these photos of my father.
I know. Arlene told me you told her a personal story, but I already knew what it was. I know we haven't spoken about it in years, but are you okay?
I still struggle sometimes, but yes, I'm okay. I have gotten stronger, and I'm able to move on.
You're a strong man, Paul. I am grateful to have met such a man.
I'm also grateful for meeting an extraordinary woman.